Well, I guess you got to hold on to something for this movie. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Movie Emporium's movie review of M3GAN 2.0, the latest film from director Gerald Johnstone. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, M3GAN is back in her official sequel 2.0. This, of course, is a sequel to the successful hit that was M3GAN in 2022, a movie that I truly did not like. But M3GAN 2.0 is basically a more bombastic sequel, a more kind of up the ante type of film where we now see a new rogue bad robot named Amelia who is now taking down the government as well as killing people. And so the original cast, which is now all back, including Jermaine Clement, who's now in this film, basically have to find a way to stop Amelia from destroying the world. So, yeah, M3GAN somehow, and I will not spoil it, has come back, and they create a new upgraded body for her, and M3GAN is now seeming to be on the protagonist side and has to stop Amelia from destroying the world. Well, you can't have a M3GAN movie without some, like, obscene, insane humor and violence. And yeah, this is a more bombastic sequel to the original movie and kind of goes into the realm of like Terminator 2 in a lot of respects. So there you go. So like I said, I absolutely did not like M3GAN. I know it's a very successful film. It is from Blumhouse, but I thought that was a pretty poor attempt to do a killer robot. I mean, we still have Child's Play, which is still kind of out there in the ether. I think Terminator is a perfect example of a good robot AI movie, but I thought the movie was really just not very good. So I didn't go into much hope and much hype for M3GAN 2.0 because it just didn't look that good. The trailers are bombastic. They are weird. There's a line of dialogue in the trailer that says, "Hold on to your vaginas," which a lot of people like laughed at, but I'm like, that's really cringeworthy. It wasn't a good look for a movie. But it brings back like the original cast, like Allison Williams and Violet McGraw and stuff like that. So I mean, it's gonna be a hit. I mean, it is what it is because the first one is so popular. But the question really remains: is this movie even worth going to see? Is it at least attempting to be fun and entertaining? Are my feelings on having a low bar for this movie justified on even going to see this movie? Wow. Yeah, I have to say, I think this is a fun as hell movie. Now, my mind is blue. Your mind probably just blown from what I just said. I think this movie, as audacious and campy and goofy and terrible as it can be, is probably the biggest surprise of the summer for me. This is a movie that I had no inklings of even interest in, but I had a friend who wanted to see it. They offered, of course, a screening for it. And I was completely taken aback about how much I enjoyed this movie, how much fun I was having, how much I just let everything wash over me. I think similarly to something like Terminator 2, this movie is given a bigger budget. It's more bombastic. It has much more campy moments. It's very funny. It's very kind of action oriented. And I think this movie takes what it is doing and similar to like Happy Death Day to You, and just crank it to 11. I mean, this is a movie where we have M3GAN who tried to kill everyone to protect the young girl, now in almost a protagonist role and starting to kind of learn about humanity and like what that example, but also being very dry-witted and very sarcastic, and you're not really sure what side she's on, but it's really kind of remarkable that they were able to up the ante and actually make a very enjoyable, very kind of weird and goofy, but also just kind of mesmerizing film. I was completely shocked about how much I enjoyed this movie. I was not expecting to like this movie at all. I was expecting this to be like one of the worst things I've seen this year. What Gerald Johnstone and his writing staff and producers Jason Blum and James Wan have done here is something kind of amazing. They have created their Terminator 2 where this is actually way better than the first movie to a lot of people like the Terminator 2 more than Terminator, and I disagree, but here I 100% agree. This movie is way better. It's way better directed. It's much more interesting. And watching a killer robot have to be taken down, who's played by, of course, Ukrainian actress Ivanna Sakhno, who is just having fun. I mean, is playing that killer robot, and watching just everything work together in such a weird fashion, in such a unique fashion. I am shocked as everyone else. I don't even know really what to say, because this movie has some really terrible kind of ways it goes when it comes to its like twists and turns. You see the kind of the things that are happening coming from a mile away. But this movie takes what people liked about M3GAN and actually makes it more audacious, and I think it's actually very successful in that way. I think it's a movie that is just fun. I think it's a movie that is bloody and goofy and weird, and has some kind of sentimental value sometimes, and is honest in some of the things it's talking about. And yeah, it's dealing with like the idea of what AI is capable of, and like how we need to not suppress it, but put checks and balances on it. And it's like a lot of justifications about what it's doing and why it's doing it. And I think the actress who voices, of course, M3GAN, and the actress who does the body double for M3GAN does a really great job. It's really fun. Is the high point of the movie, like she was in the first movie. She has a song in this movie, which is probably one of the funniest things you'll see in the movie. And I don't know, I was really taken aback by my enjoyment of this movie. Is it going to be in my top 10? Probably not, but I can't deny that I just had a blast with this movie. I might actually go back and re-watch this movie in the theaters, because I just this is the kind of movie we need during this summer. This is the kind of movie that really feels like it is what summer can be when it comes to good movie making. And we've already had great films this summer. We've had Ilio, and we've had The Life of Chuck, and we've had 28 Years Later, and now we have M3GAN 2.0. And I just can't get over the simple fact that I really enjoyed this movie. It really surprises me. Once again, I don't know what else to say, but M3GAN 2.0 is, without spoiling it, it just has a lot of great moments. It has some great humor. It makes you laugh. It makes you laugh out loud. It is audacious in its violence. It does some things that are homages to other movies in the universe. There's homages to like Addams Family and stuff like that. And as bad as the characters can be written, they're still fun. Allison Williams, Violet McGraw, Brian Jordan Alvarez, Jen Van Epps. They're all great returning cast members. I think Jermaine Clement does what Jermaine Clement does, and I think I don't know what else to say. It's a fun, entertaining movie that is worth your time, I guess you could say. So there you go. So with that said, that is going to be my take on M3GAN 2.0. A surprise film that I did not expect to like at all, and really enjoyed in the end. So there you go. Anyways, with that said, that is my take on M3GAN 2.0. There you go. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. In the comments below, what did you think of this movie overall? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Did you like the first M3GAN? Tell me why. But otherwise, if you like what you see on this channel, hit the subscribe button to join Movie Emporium. Hit that notification bell, top to find what's coming next. If you like the video, awesome. Hit that like button, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out, guys.